Y2K bug that caused a global panic at the turn of the millennium? Yes, we're diving deep into the turn of the 21st century when the world was caught in the grip of a potential digital disaster known as the Y2K bug. This bug was an unintended consequence of a common practice among computer programmers in the mid-20th century. To conserve memory and disk space, which were precious commodities in those days, programmers used two-digit codes to represent years. So 1999 was represented as 99, and 1985 was 85. This was all well and good until we approached the year 2000. The two-digit code for the year 2000 was 00, and this is where the problem lay. The computers couldn't differentiate between the year 1900 and the year 2000. As we inched closer to the new millennium, this became a major concern. Would computers think it's the year 1900? Would they stop working or start spewing out incorrect data? The fear was palpable and widespread. It wasn't just about your personal computer crashing, but about systems that controlled everything from banking to air traffic, potentially going haywire. The world didn't just sit idly by, though. A massive global effort was launched to fix this bug. Programmers worked tirelessly, combing through lines of code and updating systems. It was a race against time, with the new millennium fast approaching. And then, the moment of truth came. As the clock struck midnight on December 31st, 1999, the world held its breath. But the catastrophe that many had predicted didn't come to pass. Most systems had been patched successfully, and the Y2K bug turned out to be a minor hiccup rather than the digital apocalypse it was feared to be. By the time the new millennium rolled around, most systems had been patched and the Y2K bug turned out to be a minor issue, but it left a lasting impact on how we approach computer programming and data storage. It was a stark reminder of our increasing dependence on technology and the need to anticipate and plan for potential pitfalls. But did you know that another date-related bug is lurking in the future? Meet the Y2K38 bug. This pesky little bug is a potential problem for Unix-based systems, which are used worldwide in everything from laptops to supercomputers. You see, these systems store time as a 32-bit integer, counting the seconds since the 1st of January 1970. This might seem like an arbitrary date, but in the world of computing, it's known as the Unix epoch. Now, why is this a problem, you ask? Well, because of the way these integers are stored, this system will run out of numbers at precisely 3 minutes and 14 seconds past 2 in the morning, Coordinated Universal Time, on January 19th, 2038. This is the moment that the clocks on these systems will overflow, potentially causing them to fail or behave unpredictably. Imagine if a traffic control system suddenly decided it was the year 1901 again, or if a financial database started spewing out nonsensical data about transactions that haven't happened yet. Scary, isn't it? And while it's not quite the end of the world scenario some conspiracy theorists might suggest, it's certainly not a situation we want to find ourselves in. But don't panic just yet. This issue doesn't affect all dates, but primarily those beyond the fateful 19th of January, 2038. So how can you check if this will be a problem for you? Well, if you're running a Unix-based system, you might want to consider running a test to see how it handles the overflow. There are plenty of online resources to guide you through this process. As for fixing the issue, the simplest solution is to upgrade to a system that uses a 64-bit integer to store time, which should buy us a few more billion years. However, not all systems can be easily upgraded, so it's important to start planning now. Just like with the Y2K bug, awareness and preparation are key to preventing the Y2K38 bug from causing serious disruptions. So keep an eye on your devices and remember, time waits for no one, especially not computers.